Have you ever woken up after a full night of sleep and still felt exhausted? Not sleepy, not drowsy, just drained, as if your body started the day with half a tank of fuel. You make your morning coffee. You try to stay active. You eat reasonably well, yet the energy you once took for granted seems harder to find with every passing year. Many people assume this is simply what happens after 50. They tell themselves it's aging. They tell themselves it's normal. But what if the problem isn't that your body is running out of energy? What if your body is waiting for a signal it was designed to receive every single morning? A signal that modern life has quietly taken away. Today, we're going to explore one of the most overlooked influences on energy, sleep, and overall well-being after 50. And the surprising part is that it doesn't come from a supplement. It doesn't come from a special diet. And it doesn't cost a penny. It comes from something that has greeted humanity every morning for thousands of years. Morning light. Think about how most mornings begin today. The alarm sounds. Before our feet touch the floor, many of us reach for a phone. We check messages. We scan headlines. We look at emails. Then we move through rooms illuminated by artificial light before spending much of the day indoors. It feels normal because it has become normal. But from the perspective of human biology, this way of living is remarkably new. For most of human history, people woke with the rising sun. The first thing they experienced was natural daylight. Their bodies evolved in partnership with that daily rhythm. And even now, that ancient connection remains. Researchers have spent decades studying the body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This timing system helps regulate when we feel sleepy, when we feel alert, how hormones are released, and how the body organizes countless processes throughout the day. In many ways, it acts like a conductor leading an orchestra. When the timing is right, different systems work together more smoothly. When the timing becomes disrupted, things can start to feel out of sync. Sleep becomes less refreshing. Energy becomes less predictable. Focus becomes harder to maintain. Morning light plays a special role in this process. When natural light enters the eyes during the first part of the day, it sends an important message to the brain. The day has begun. It's time to be awake. It's time to become active. This signal helps the body organize itself around a clear schedule. And while the process is complex, the outcome is simple. People whose internal clocks are aligned tend to sleep better at night and feel more alert during the day. Of course, life is never that simple. No amount of morning sunlight can eliminate every cause of fatigue. Medical conditions, medications, stress, poor sleep, and many other factors can all affect energy levels. But for many people, the loss of natural light exposure has become an invisible piece of the puzzle. And that's why a surprisingly small habit can sometimes make a noticeable difference. Tomorrow morning, try something simple. Within the first hour after waking, step outside for a few minutes. You don't need to exercise. You don't need to meditate. You don't need a complicated routine. Just step outdoors. Stand on the porch. Walk to the mailbox. Sit on the balcony. Look toward the morning sky. Let your eyes experience the natural brightness of the day. For some people, 5 minutes is enough. Others may choose 10 or 15. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency. Think of it as a daily conversation between you and your biology. A reminder to your body that morning has arrived. And while morning light may be one of the most important signals, it isn't the only one. The body also responds to movement. After a long night of rest, even gentle activity can help reinforce the transition from sleep to wakefulness. A short walk, a few stretches, light gardening, anything that encourages the body to begin moving again. Notice that none of these habits are dramatic. There is no secret formula, no miracle breakthrough, no overnight transformation. And perhaps that's exactly why they matter. The health industry often teaches us to look for extraordinary solutions. A new supplement, a new device, a new shortcut. But many of the systems that keep us healthy are surprisingly ordinary. They are woven into daily life. Light, movement, sleep, food, connection, consistency. The basics rarely make headlines. Yet they continue to shape our health day after day, year after year. There is another reason this matters after 50. Many people begin to feel as though their bodies are becoming unpredictable. Energy rises and falls without warning. Sleep becomes lighter. Recovery takes longer. And it's easy to feel as though control is slowly slipping away. But habits like morning light offer something valuable. Not because they are magical. Because they are practical. They remind us that the body remains responsive. Even later in life. Even after years of habits that may not have served us well. The human body continues adapting to the signals it receives. And that's encouraging. Because it means change is still possible. Not overnight. Not instantly. But gradually. The way most meaningful changes happen. Tomorrow morning. Before the news. Before the emails. Before the endless stream of notifications begins asking for your attention. Step outside. Take a breath. Look at the sky. Feel the morning air. Give your body one of the signals it has relied on for generations. It may seem almost too simple to matter. But sometimes the habits that seem simplest are the ones we've overlooked for the longest. And if you already spend time outside in the morning, I'd love to hear about your experience. Has it changed the way you feel during the day? Has it affected your sleep? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story may help someone else who has been searching for answers. Thank you for spending these moments with us today. Take care of your body. Protect your peace of mind. And remember, thriving after 50 isn't about chasing every new health trend. Sometimes it's about reconnecting with the things the human body has needed all along. And I'll see you in the next video.